Hello everyone, hope you're all doing great. So here I come with a newspaper analysis of 24th November 2018 regarding Karnataka. So this is the news taken from the Hindu and the Deccan Herald. So if you have any queries regarding KPSC exams or you need any materials regarding KPSC exams, you can just browse through the website of KS Moksha, or else you can call up to the number which is present on the screen, or else you can WhatsApp to the number which is present on the screen. So let's begin. So these are the today's topics which I am going to cover, and many of the topics I am going to discuss the detailed background of those particular things, so whatever is there in the news. So let's start. So the first news is the inflation in Karnataka, the south higher in last 5 years. So here it is especially speaking about the inflation in the southern states of India, so which is higher in last 5 years. So if we see here, contrary to the perception that southern states are more prosperous than their northern counterparts. So a study revealed that almost all the South Indian states, including Karnataka, reported high average inflation compared to the rest of the country. That is, consistently from 2013 to 2018, we see consistently higher average of inflation in almost all the southern Indian states. So it is not only the study that revealed, but also the study by Reserve Bank of India and also the Ministry of Statistics. It also shows that southern states have the highest level of fluctuations in the prices of the goods and services. So if we see here, the average inflation of southern states was close to 7%, that is between 2013 and 18, and we see that coming to the All India Inflation Index, the southern states combinedly have a weightage of nearly 25% in All India Inflation Index. So next we see since All India Consumer Price Index. So this is compiled as an average weight of state level price indices. So that is what we could see, this increase in the state level price indices. So that will impact the national level inflation in a greater way. So in this context, let us see what is inflation. So inflation is nothing but a rise in general level of prices. So by the term, that means if the price of one good has gone up, it is not inflation. If it is inflation only if the prices of most of the goods have gone up, so then we call it as inflation. So the opposite of inflation is deflation, where this is the deflation means a fall in general level of prices. So how the inflation is measured? So inflation is measured on two price indices, that is wholesale price index and consumer price index. So what is wholesale price index? So wholesale price index measures price which is rise or inflation at the level of seller or retailer who buys commodities in bulk or wholesale. So what is WPI? So that means the price rise or inflation at which level? So the level of the seller or the retailer who buys the commodities in bulk or who buys the commodities in wholesale. So what is CPI? CPI is also called as retail inflation because it measures the inflation at retail or consumer level. So here it is, WPI is measuring the inflation at the level of the seller or retailer, but here it is measuring the inflation at the consumer level. So in India, so we determine the inflation of the economy based on wholesale price index. So this is all about the inflation and the price index. So here we are seeing this news because the southern states have consistently high average of inflation from past 5 years. So next we see drought. Government bans interstate fodder transport. So if we see here, so Karnataka government has banned the interstate fodder transport. Why? Because of the severe drought in various parts of the state. So whatever the fodder ban is going on, so that is banned in the neighboring states. So export of the fodder to the neighboring states. So those states include Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Goa. So this will be in force. So this ban of fodder will be in force till May 2019. So Revenue Minister R.V. Deshpande, he announced that government would constitute four cabinet subcommittees that comprises all the senior ministers for each revenue division. So what these committees will do? So this will tour the drought affected districts. They hold the meetings with the stakeholders and they guide the district administrators in drought and how to mitigate the drought situations. So that is the reason, due to the severe drought in various parts of the state interstate transport of fodder has been banned in these neighboring states, that includes Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Goa. So this will be in force till May 2019. So what is a dry spell? So we see here, coming to the drought situation, so here we could see that dry spell, so that has continued in the state with a minus 49% rain deficiency in the Rabi season. So according to the Deshpande, that is Revenue Minister Deshpande, the target area for Rabi sowing is 31.8 lakh hectares in Karnataka, but till November 16, only 20.76 lakh hectares sowing was done against the normal. So the normal sowing during the Rabi season is 26.19 lakh hectares, but this year the sowing was done only 20.76 lakh hectares. If you see the compare with the last year, so last year the same period, so it nearly 28.22 lakh hectares sowing was done. So that means due to the dry spells in Karnataka, so the sowing has been very low compared to the last years. So this is all about the news. So next we see Shimsha polluted 20 villages in Mandya and Shimsha polluted 20 villages in Mandya face health hazards. So if we see here, more than 20 villages, that is around 30,000 people in districts, face health hazards after the effluents from an exploded boiler of sugar factory drained into the river Shimsha. So as we have seen 3 days back, so a boiler of sugar factory, so that has been exploded and the chemicals have been released into the river Shimsha. So here we could see 80 lakh liters of potassium laced water, so it was spilled over the farmlands and this was drained into river Shimsha. So here you have to see which is that chemical, that is a potassium. So next what happened? So here we could see where was this sugar factory. So it was in Koppa village of Madur Taluk, so which was exploded on November 28th. So not only the paddy, ragi and sugarcane crops were destroyed, but also the chemicals may pollute the ground aquifer or groundwater. And here we can expect that the birds near to this Shimsha river, so where the Shimsha flows through, Kokkerebelur bird sanctuary also. So if the birds drink this water from this river, even the birds might also be affected. So that is one of the tragedy you can see, where Shimsha river has been polluted due to the explosion of the boiler. So let's see a little background regarding Shimsha river. So the Shimsha river is one of the tributary of Kaveri river. So where it starts? So it starts in Devara and Durga hills, that is near Tumkuru. Then it joins the Kaveri at Chamarajnagar after flowing for about 221 km from its place of origin. So that means the catchment area is 221 kilometers. So after originating in Tumkur district, so where and all this goes? So what is the course of this river? So if you see here, so after originating in Tumkur district, the river takes a southerly course and enters Mandya district. So from Tumkur district to the south, it enters into Mandya district, and in Mandya district, the river flows in southeastern direction and has a waterfall at Shimshapura at Malvalli Taluk. So just after Shimshapura, it reaches the border of Chamarajnagar district, where it joins the Kaveri river. So how many districts it is flowing? It is Tumkur district, Mandya district and Chamarajnagar district. And the confluence of Shimsha and Kaveri, so we can see this in near the Shivanasamudra falls. So this is the course and catchment area of Shimsha river. So if you see here, so Markonahalli Dam in Shimsha. So the other than the sand mining, so the river, Shimsha river is known for Markonahalli Dam. So this Shimsha riverbed was well known for sand mining. So then after the sand mining, we could see that this river is known for Markonahalli Dam. So this dam was built by Krishnaraja Odeyer IV for irrigating the land in Tumkur. And also we can see one of the hydroelectric project on this river, that is the Shimsha hydroelectric project, which is located at Shimshapura, where the river forms a waterfall. So this is all about the Shimsha river, its course, its catchment area, what was the dam and the electric project. As it was in the news, so there might be a probable question on this. So next we see Harangi, Kabini, Hemavati dams to be developed as Disneyland. So if you see here, so Krishnarajasagara KRS in Mandya district, Kabini in Mysore, Harangi in Kodagu and Hemavati Dam in Hassan district, so will be developed on the lines of Disneyland. So this is the news. So let's see individually. So what is about Harangi river, we'll see about Kabini river, and also we'll see about Hemavati river. So coming to the Harangi river, the river Harangi is a tributary of Kaveri. So where it emerges? So it starts from Western Ghats, that is the Pushpagiri hills at Kodagu or Kur, Karnataka, and the Harangi joins Kaveri at Kudige in Somwarpet Taluk, and the length of the river from its place of origin till it converges with the Kaveri is nearly 50 kilometers. So Harangi river is a tributary of Kaveri. So that starts from Pushpagiri hills of Western Ghats at Kodagu or Kurg. So next we see Kabini river and Hemavati river. So what is from where the Kabini river starts? So the Kabini is also called as Kabini or Kapila. So this is one of the major tributary of river Kaveri in South India. So where it originates? This Kabini river originates in the Wayanad district of Kerala state by the confluence of Panamaram river and Mananthavadi river. So it flows eastwards and it joins Kaveri district at T. Narsipura in Karnataka. Next, coming about Hemavati river. So the river Hemavati is a tributary of Kaveri. This river originates in Western Ghats, that is Ballala Rayanadurga in Chikmagaluru. The river joins with the main tributary Yagachi river at Hassan, then flows to join Kaveri near Krishnarajasagara. So the river is nearly 245 kilometers long from its place of origin and finally where it converges with the Kaveri. So these are the main basic things you need to know about the Harangi, Kabini and Hemavati rivers. So where they originate and how they are going to join the main river Kaveri. So next we see Karnataka to have a nursing university soon. So the state government will soon establish a nursing university in Karnataka. A bill will be tabled in the upcoming Belgavi legislature session in this regard. And the next news we see is Kuncha Kala Tapasvi Award for A.N. Patil. So here we see that senior artist A.N. Patil from Kalburgi and Surekha from Bengaluru, they have been selected for the national awards which were instituted by Chitra Kala Shilpi D.V. Halbhavi National Memorial Trust. So this is Chitra Kala Shilpi D.V. Halbhavi National Memorial Trust. So this award was instituted by them, and Mr. Patil, so he will be given the award in recognition of his lifetime achievement. So he will be receiving rupees 1 lakh rupees and a citation and a memento. And Miss Surekha, so she has made the strides in the field of visual art. So she will be honored with the Kuncha Kalashri award that carries 50,000 rupees, a citation and a memento. So next we see She Box to be linked to all state and central and state departments. So what is She Box? So She Box is nothing but an online portal to report the complaints of sexual harassment at workplaces. So here, against the backdrop of Me Too movement, so the Ministry of Women and Child Development, so this WCD, Ministry of Women and Child Development, so they have linked this She Box, which is an online portal to report the complaints of sexual harassment to all central and state departments in 653 districts across the country. So for prompt disposal of complaints on She Box, each case goes directly to the center or state authority, so concerned, having powers to take action about the particular matter or the complaint which was registered. And this she boxes can be monitored by the complaints and the Women and Child Development Ministry, so that thereby it reduces the time taken for the disposal of the complaint. So here you have to remember about what is she box, and now it is linked to all the central and state departments in 653 districts across the country. So next we see radio collars help track elephants. So here we see that this is a season where elephants keep roaming near the villages and all. So where we can see human and animal conflicts, that is especially man and elephant conflict will be higher these days. So if we see here, for that reason, the forest department, which has been facing the heat in Hassan over elephant menace, so this has been able to track the movement of 26 over 40 elements that they are roaming near the villages of Sakleshpur and Alur in the district. So here we could see that their movement is being tracked with the help of radio collars placed on the elephant's ears. So here what the department has done is, so they have tranquilized 2 elephants and they put the radio collars on the ears of those elephants, and using the GeoTracer mobile application, so the department is now able to track the movement of the elephants. So information on their whereabouts is passed on to the general public later using this tracking mechanism. So this exercise will avoid the man-elephant conflict. So this is how radio collars helps track elephants and avoid the man-elephant conflict. So these are the news of today. I hope you all like this video. So if you like this, please click on the like button, or you can also share with your friends. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, so please subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you receive the notification whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and a happy learning.